Kalong ke jingsong sarong hadu kata-kata ya ke skul sin serious oj keberi kawin ke skul hapok ke jela kebadang bot bat penek pensa ya keriti dustur Tynrai lajong ha ke baki Khynnah ha ke skul ki jupong ya ke jansem haman la ke simbalang jong katayo ke skul sin serious oj kadan hajan ke senong jaran bat shit kawin ke jaka jengok kai bapau nam ha ke jela ke bahap apok ke southwest ke sales district habai kren mu Father Pule Koelho SG ni Society of Jesus ulong bau jupa pong jensem ye kena kentai kalong namar bakinam Klet yala ke jong keriti dustur bat kenang man burom yala ke jong karyam Tynrai la kilong ki balastan bat long ha kanu komru hendai kendai ban Klet yala ke jong keriti dustur Shushu Father Pule ulong bau don ke jing Angnud ru ban perdiam Tynrai sa ye ki kena senrang Henry namar babon ki kena Pule jong kani ke skul kilong ke badang duna ha ke kokot Pergasem jing shibun ban penbiang ya karyam namar kadoru kalong kabarem.
My name is Father Pule. I'm a Jesuit priest. I'm originally from Bangalore, but for many years I've been in the Northeast. I worked in Nagaland. I also worked in Assam and Arunachal. But this is the first time I'm working in Meghalaya. And I'm extremely happy to be here in the Southwest Khasi Hills district. This has always been part of our spirit. When our founder St. Ignatius sent Francis Xavier to the East, he told him, remember to be adaptable. In fact, when Francis Xavier, St. Francis, after whom this institution is named, went to Japan, he dressed up in Japanese clothes. And of course, some people were a little surprised he was not wearing the clothes of a father. But he dressed up like a Japanese to be able to be approachable. We had Jesuits in India who did the same thing. We had Father Beski, we had Brito. Many of them dressed up in Indian clothes because for us, it symbolizes the mystery that is deepest in our faith. Christ, who was God, became a man like us. He did not remain God, he became like us. It's important for us when we go to any place that we become like the people whom we serve. That we are not outsiders, but it's called the mystery of the incarnation. That we incarnate, we are born in the place where we serve the people, born again. We learn their language. We learn to eat their food and love it. We learn to dress like them and to promote their culture. So this has been very much a part of the Jesuit tradition. So it was not new for us. When I was in Nagaland, principal of a school, our students would wear Naga dress on Saturdays, every one day of the week, because we want them not to forget their culture. I wish I could wear a Khasi dress and come to school, but it's not possible. But it's important for us to love and embrace the culture of the people we serve. We would love to do a lot of work with the boys as well. We thought of introducing a boys' dress, but you know it's very expensive. I was told it could be as much as 10,000 rupees. So that the dress part of it we have not been able to introduce. But many other aspects of our culture, not just exclusively of the boys, we are already embracing in our school. We have just started what we are going to call our sacred forest. We have planted trees close to a place where there were many trees, and gradually we want to cordon that off and celebrate this part of our Khasi culture of having a sacred forest in our campus. We will try to introduce things that are embraced, which are upheld by the Khasis and the Marans, and make it part of who we are. Certainly we will erect our 3 stones with a big stone at the bottom, which is again so much part of our culture. It's part of our logo of our school, because culture is so important for us to know who we are and to be who we are.
Ini ketika school na kasing Jesuit bangi na sem ba tapi na taus nem te ketika school ke bangi lap kalong ke ba ya ai cuma toy bah yang ha kam Pule kalong ke bakil yang ha ke tin ke Pule ha ke tin Pule puti sepang ke kai sepang ki kot kalong ke ba bangi lap ba kini kai kalong ke ba take serious ha ki komikai te ha ka ji kai kilon ba piang por ha ban sim ye ki kot kim ju pa bat kim ju absent ru ha ka no ka por man ka por man ka ba sim attendance ki pen piang ka por ba ki sim pen piang por ha ka ba wan sim ya ki subject bat man lagi subject ki ju batai ki sur ba clear bat ki ju batai bun sin ha ba ngi ngim su thu te bang nangal bang ngi lap ha ka ne ka school ba ki sedang kim ju sha yang i ban sngap ne ban bangun su sngap bet tang sipor klem don jikli ai ki kwa yang i bangin kli ban kiu su jrong ha ka jipule ki kwa yang i ba ngin long kumba ki kwa ma ki long ba ki kiu ha ki school ke long ba he ke long ba ki ha kiu ha ka jipule
yakni ke school la seng arbanai menshwa kata ha ka santarik banai jiliu usnam ajagat khandai do further Pule but ulai thu ba watang haki arbanai kani ke school kala roi state bha but menta kani ke school kadang don tang hadu ka class 11 kata lai phuwing ngot ki khana kan thei but lai phndung ngot ki khana shnrang ringkat lai ngot ki nai kai.
This land, 43 acres here, belongs to the college. This is an old SSA building which we renovated and repurposed. We built another building in the village and relocated the school. Then we redesigned, renovated this building just for 1 year. About less than a kilometer from here, we are building our class 11 and 12 structure. It's a 3-story building. We finished putting the slab. We hope to move there by April. So this is really a makeshift arrangement for this 1 year. Instead of waiting for 1 year, we decided to start this year and start in this makeshift building and then move to the permanent building. We have 57, 31 girls and 26 boys. Many of them are from close by, but some are from far away. Some come by taxis, shared taxis, many of them, and some walk. In fact, we have 4 or 5 students from Lightnong Rim, and they take 1.5 hours to come to school and 1.5 hours to go back. And whether it's raining, blowing, no matter what, they come very faithfully.
Ufada Pule ulai thu ba bo ni ki khana ki ba Pule ha kani ke school ki dei ba wan na kalong yeng longsam ki baduk bat ki kimi ki pa kim kot bor wat tang ban thiet ki kot bala jit khanang ban seng ya ke school ha kani ke jaka namar ka ke jaka barang sa dien bha bat jingai nasar ha ka ba bon na ki school ha kani ka than ki long ki barang duna ha ki ba bon ki liang bat ke jingwan jungki ki nget ba kan long ke jing mutoi shibon om tang ban penroi ya ka Pule puthi henrai ban penroi ya ki amlang sa alang ru kumju bat ulong balada ka college kawan hagi jaka nong kendong kindan shibon ki kampenroi kum ki dukan ki kali kamai ki hostel bat kiwe na kalyang fada Pule bo jengkenturu ya ki mikpa ki bamla ban kot bor bakin pha ya ki khon syakani ke school ke baduna ke jenglut tang hakdor kemban riu hadu nyo hajar tengka ha boro sisnam bat kabala ban sio hakdor marshiteng ni installment kentup ru ya ke bai krekot ula benrap ru ba anda lada banshna ya ke building bathamai ha kani ka thain hi unsala banang berkhat kham jingai shishu ya ke ei ka badan kam
We charge 7,500 for the students for the full year, and they pay it in 2 installments. In June they pay 4,000, and then in December they'll pay 3,500. That covers everything for the whole year, all special fees and their tuition fees. This year we have not been able to offer the students any optional subjects. So they all have the same subjects because we have just one group to teach. We can't move some of them away for a second class. So they have the 3 mandatory compulsory subjects: English, a modern Indian language which is alternative English, and then they have environmental studies. Then the 4 options that we have given them, the 4 electives, are economics, education, political science and history. So they have 7 periods every day, and then on Saturdays the students come back and they have English in the morning for 2.5 hours, and then 1 hour of social work before they go home. and so a lot of our time and effort goes into helping them to speak English and to understand spoken English. They can write, they can memorize and answer exams, but really they have no facility in the language to communicate in it orally.
Kindiat chapang nong seng ya kene jaka puli for the Paul shwa 113 ha kene jaka ula 3 shwa shabar kari kamba prasnem bad udang shwan shen ha kene jaka bad ha jing 3 jung u ha kamba shi snem tam ula yu I jingai bad la ban penulong ya kene jing Angnud jung u hai bor bo la shwa bad kaweru kathong kolong ban pentrim yi khna kendong ha kaban kren phareng ha kabala syamru yakin hengkai kilong kibat tibet akaban hikai ha subject prepare da kaktien phareng ha kani keju I kesingi na kaleng school kala pelong ru ya ke program lingkot kabolong shibenta kasi bobot kabri kasi burom uloyala bukhoj unong seng jekronium jesuit.
About 4 years ago, the Bishop of Nongstoin, Bishop Victor, invited the Jesuits to start a college over here. And 2 fathers came, they did an initial study. Then they went back and they said, we need to study this more in detail and then we can decide whether to start a college or not. When I returned to the Northeast after being out for about 18 years, the provincial told me, Father Paul, why don't you go and study this place and see whether a college would be feasible. So I spent about 3 months. I set up a camp at Nativity School in Makarwat. And I toured the area, asking questions that are very important, Are there enough students for a college? Are they interested in coming to a college? Can they afford a college education? Many questions like that are critical before you start a college. What became very clear in the study was we have lots of high schools. Many children want to go to college but cannot afford to go to college outside, because we don't have enough colleges, just one college in the whole district, and we don't have many higher secondary schools. So instead of starting with a college right away, we decided to start with a higher secondary school, so that students after class 10 could come in, do the 11 and 12, and then continue with the college. So we came here. In the study, I studied 9 different places. And then the provincial and his team decided that this would be the most suitable place given our priorities and given the need of the people. So we chose Umoid as a place for the college.